Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can't sing. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can't sing. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah. Still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. We never get it right, but it still feels right. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. That's how I feel about you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can't sing. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah. Still feels right. 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 Oh yeah.
I know that I should keep it cool, babe. Not lose my swag and play the fool, babe. Just play the game and hold on, maybe. But I'm done with the waiting, done with the waiting. I'm done with playing nice. Now look me in the eyes. Tell me, tell me, tell me what you see inside. Not gonna ask you twice. Not looking for your lies. Tell me, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go? Those who wanna play by the rules end up lost with nothing to obtain. So let's level up to remain. 'Cause I'm done with the waiting, done with the waiting. I'm done with playing
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you're asleep. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you're asleep. Had to convince my friends this time. Think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you hold my body tight, staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you're asleep. I need more of. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this? Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this? With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you're asleep. With us it's all or nothing. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you're asleep. With us it's all or nothing.
Don't need your pity, don't need anything from you. You made me someone I'm not. You made me realize what I got. Don't want your sympathy, your eyes so full of tears. I got my friends who got my back, so don't pretend you're all I have. You can't come crawling back here no more. First you love me, then leave me, then say you're lost without me. I found myself without you, I'm sure. Look at me now, I survived, so don't you worry about me. 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 Don't you worry about me.
Man, I love that song. Not gonna lie, kind of love that song, you know? Whew, still playing in my ears. Better turn that down. Hello, everybody. What is going on? Man, I gotta tell you, there it is. I got those the crazy allergies right now are totally affecting me. It's driving me crazy. I got like that tickle in my throat constantly. Oh my goodness. Like I sound a little raspy, so hopefully you guys don't care, right? So, hey, today is our weekly chit chat and our live Q&A. Now, as Future Cars Made Alive said, it is earlier than normal. I will tell you why it's earlier than normal. So here's the deal. I have this little tradition with my daughter, all right? Today is her last day of school, okay, for 5th grade. And it is a tradition that ever since she's been in school, Normally she goes to like latchkey and stuff after school. She freaking loves it. It's very social. It's very fun. She gets to be active. But I always pick her up from school, like car pickup, as it is in our current school. So it's a tradition. I get her flowers and I bring her some M&Ms and I pick her up from school and we play Freedom by George Michael. I've done it since she was literally in first grade. I don't remember if I did it when she was in kindergarten. Actually, I think maybe I did, but definitely ever since first grade. So today is the last day of school. In order for me to get there on time, I had to go live earlier with you guys. So, hey, that's the way it goes, right? You have your weekly show, pick your day and your time, be consistent enough that somebody like Future Cars Man of Life is like, hey, you're earlier. I am earlier. But also when you use an application like StreamYard, you're able to actually schedule your live video in advance. And so what's great about this is that I can schedule it and say, hey, going earlier this time. And you all can say, get notified or whatever you might want to do. And then you already know, like I said it in the description, I'm going earlier than normal, change of time, because now you know why, right? So while I'm on this topic, this stream is powered by StreamYard. I am using StreamYard to go live with you and to talk to you about all the fun things marketing and to answer your questions. I can display my screen. I can do all the fun stuff because I'm using StreamYard. It's an application that makes all this super easy. And so this stream is powered by StreamYard. I wanted to make sure you knew that. And if you would like to learn more about it and try your own version of the professional plan, then go to melanie.com/StreamYard and sign up with the link on there. That is my partner link, and you will get a 14-day free trial of the professional plan. And after that 14 days is up, you'll just simply be downgraded to the free plan, which is also amazing. The only thing that you won't be able to do, you won't be able to multi-stream, you won't be able to add your own custom overlays. There's a few other features, and all of your streams will look like this. You'll have this little watermark in there. And you know what? Who cares? If you want to go live and make amazing live shows, then you should use the application like StreamYard. Don't worry about the cost. Just get started going live with the free version, and you'll have that in there. And then when you're ready, you can upgrade, and then that will go away, right? And then you can switch it with something like that, your own custom logo. So, okay. I see that John Pullum is here. Wanted to definitely say hello to John. Sammy Superstar is here as well, which is freaking awesome. And Cynthia, Purgatory Paranormal of New York, is here as well, of course, which is fantastic. I love that, Cynthia, you're always here. Pokegal is also here with us. Ariana, she says, thank you, because I did put a link to my playlist for Epidemic Sound. Now, here's the deal. You can actually, if I'm not mistaken, you can still play music with Epidemic Sound for free. You just can't use it in your content, right? So there's some pretty awesome music over there. So to go check that out for sure. You might find that you like some songs, right? John says, I've used StreamYard over 100 times for live shows over the past years. It's getting better and better and better. Great company. I totally agree, right? I totally agree. So, all right, here is the deal. If you are new, then you're new to me. My name is Melanie Diane Howe, and I help people put themselves out there, make better connections online so they have more enriched relationships with their customers and their audience, because we do this by putting ourselves out there consistently, showing up and doing it authentically. And so I like to help people be themselves and also use live video to put themselves out there, because I do think it's one of the best, most authentic ways that you can connect with people online. I know that I've had a lot of awesome experiences meeting people. In fact, lots of you that are here watching today, we only know each other virtually. In fact, I got to say, James Hicks, I had him on the show last week. He's with Hicks New Media. Go subscribe to his channel if you have not already. But James was on the show last week, and we talked about, first of all, we geeked out a little bit on tech. I mean, you all think I'm a geek and like all this stuff. That man has everything. It's hilarious, and he's always looking for new stuff. But we geeked out a little bit about tech, but then we talked about using the concept, buy me a coffee or Patreon or whatever. But he gave us a demo of the website, Buy Me a Coffee, in ways you can monetize your content. Now, you can monetize your content in a lot of ways, but he definitely opened up my eyes to other ways that we can use this Buy Me a Coffee website in order to, have exclusive content, sell merchandise. Sammy has merchandise actually as well. So does James. They use a company. I actually am getting ready to reach out to them myself. But this Buy Me a Coffee is a great way for your audience to kind of give you tips every once in a while when you're helping them. Or if you wanted to use it for one-on-one services and someone's, you know how have you ever had somebody say, hey, can we go get coffee so I can pick your brain? It's like, no, you can actually give me money. How about you actually give me X number of dollars and I'll spend 30 minutes on a virtual chat with you or 60 minutes on a virtual chat with you and help you, right? And so that is definitely a really cool concept you can use this website for. So if you did not see that episode, you can definitely go watch the replay. It was a live show that we did last week and it was super awesome. And I was actually just so thrilled to have James on the show. So James and I have known each other for, I don't know, maybe I want to say, what is it? Probably 6 months or so. We've been kind of following each other's content, seeing each other, and he shows up on the show sometimes in the comments. He's always been super supportive. And it's all because of getting out there, being online, putting yourself out there and making relationships, creating relationships. And that's how I've met John. That's how I've met John Pullum, who is always trying to get me to put my affiliate links up. John is definitely one of those supporters for sure. So what is my link? I don't even know what my link is. I got to get it. John, I know your voice is always in my head about it. I promise you I will get it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, and Sammy uses Buy Me a Coffee. So he uses it as well. So it's awesome. It's amazing. He says it is. I'm really excited. I have my account set up. I'm really excited to start diving in and learning more about it. So again, go check out last week's show. We talked about Buy Me a Coffee. Hello, Caleb. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you around for a little bit. Okay. So you guys, here's the way this works. Every week I go live Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Now today we're 1 p.m. Eastern, as I said earlier, because I've got to go pick up the child, right? The child from school. It's her last day of school, and it's a tradition that, even though I love you guys, I'm not willing to break that tradition. So thank you for being here an hour early with me today. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do live Q&A, as we always do. And the way that you do this is you simply can ask me anything. You can ask me anything about marketing, social media, live video, software, gear, whatever you want. StreamYard, right? Ask me anything, but just do me a favor, put a Q in front of your question, because that helps me find your question in the midst of the comments inside of StreamYard. Now, I also want to make sure you know too, we are multi-streaming. Excuse me while I take a sip because these allergies are killing me. My goodness, I should have made some tea with some honey in it or something. Ooh, because it's that tickle, it's that dry tickle. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so here's the deal. James. Hello, James. There he is. Okay, so we're multi-streaming, which is what I was getting ready to say. So we are streaming on YouTube, my Facebook page, and inside of my Facebook group, DIY Marketing with Melanie. So many of you are actually members of that group. But I always like to say, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely get subscribed because I have some awesome content planned. I also just got the whole shorts thing, so I'm going to start making some shorts, I think. Not shorts like, shorts that you wear, right? Not these kind of shorts. Oh, I could barely get it in the frame. Not those kind of shorts, but actual YouTube shorts, which are kind of like YouTube's version of stories, right? So all these social platforms are kind of copying each other and creating similar ways that we can create content. So as it used to be, each platform was super different and the way you showed up was different, but now they're like so similar. Just pick the one you enjoy where your audience is and go all in, and be there and then layer in the others. Right. And so that's how I've played the game. I have been a Facebook girl for a long time and I'm now using YouTube and it's awesome. My channel's growing and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, definitely do me a huge favor, do me a solid and get subscribed. So also don't forget to click the notification bell because when I go live or when I create content, you will get notified when you do that. So make sure you click on that notification bell as well. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Are you guys ready to do this? Let's throw out the confetti. Let's go into live Q&A. Post your questions with the Q in front. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. It's time to get after it. I am busting out all the fun overlays today that I've got loaded in. Let's go. Okay, here we go. So I'm scrolling up. Oh, my mouse just did something funny. Oh, you know what I need to tell you guys? I was totally going to show you. So actually what I was going to do today is I was going to use a way that you can, let me put this up really fast. I was going to use my iPad. So I was going to enter the studio, my StreamYard studio with my iPad, and I was going to use it to control my banners and overlays, but keep my comments on screen. And that way it is going to be different. But let me tell you something. That beautiful daughter that I'm going to go pick up because I love her to death, and this single mom in me wants to continue to be an awesome single mom and, you know, keep our tradition alive, also wants to smack her because have you ever had headphones in the headphone jack break off? Well, I never have. And to this day, I still haven't. But apparently Addison has, because when I went to plug in my dummy little headphone thing, hold on, let's get this guy. Hold on, come on. This, all right, what this is headphones with a cut off headphone jack. Now, why would I want to use that? Why would I need to use that? Well, James, our lovely Apple guy, James, maybe you can share in the comments what you know about this. But for whatever reason, when we're using our devices, we can't turn the volume down 100%. And so when I enter the studio on my phone or my iPad, right, I want to do it the easy way. And so what I have to do is I have to plug in fake headphones, because even if I turn the volume down as far as possible, there's just still 5%, and it will play the audio from my stream, and it would be picked up in this microphone and you would hear an echo, right? So the way around it is to do this, and you create fake headphones. And so you just plug in these into your headphone jack. Well, when I went to do that, it wouldn't go in. And I'm like, what is wrong with this thing? Well, if I look really carefully and really closely, I'm pretty dang sure that there is a set of headphones in there that broke off. I'm pretty sure that that little piece right there on the end, that is broken off inside the stinking iPad. So now I got to go get some tweezers and carefully, but that's what I was messing with during the countdown. I was trying to get it. So I can't do what I wanted to do today. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, that I'm going to show you guys that's super cool, is I want to show you the Reflector app, which is a fun way for you to, oh, James, John, you guys bought me tacos. I just saw it in my email. I haven't set up my stream elements yet. Okay, hold on. Watch. Here's what I'm going to do before we get rolling here. You guys are awesome. Hold on. I got to show you this. All right. Reflector. Come on, Reflector. This is super cool if you ever need, if you want to, people ask me all the time, I really want to show my whiteboard on my iPad. And I'm like, okay, well, there's a way you can do that. You can display your iPad screen on your second monitor. There's also this whole, you guys, I can never remember the stinking name of it. Somebody type it in there. The way you can share your iPad now, as long as you have a newer iPad to your computer, actually share it. Somebody post that in there. It's in there. We talked about it last week too. Somebody put it in there. Awesome wood things. Hack, baby, hack. 100%, right? So, I don't know if that's a real legit thing or sidecar. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that is it. Sidecar. So that's the other one. And then there's NDI. Yeah, you know, Caleb is right. NDI is a whole nother way. James, I know, was using NDI last week. I have not dabbled in that one just yet. So now, but let me show you the other way you could do it. You can use an application called Sidecar, and you're going to go in, and I'm going to mirror my screen to my Dell. And then what's going to happen is, let me just open this up. So this is my second screen right now. We don't need that over here. Okay, it's going to give me a code, right? It's going to give me a code, which I'm going to enter on my phone because it's prompting me now. And then I hit okay. And then what's going to happen is all of a sudden you're going to see my phone. Luna Display is another one. Thank you, Armin. That's another one. Luna Display is another one I've heard of as well. Sidecar. Luna Display is the dongle one, right? It's the piece of hardware you buy, I'm pretty sure. So here we go. Here is my Here we go. So I literally opened up my phone and look, James, so nice. He just bought me 5 tacos, right? Because I currently changed it to tacos, so it's buy me tacos. I have not optimized this or set this up fully, but Look at that. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. Now, one of the other things that James talked about last week is setting up stream elements so that you can connect buy me a taco to your stream elements. And I think you can make it alert, do these fun alerts and all those things. You guys, I'm going to be like coughing today. I know it's coming. Hold on. Let me mute this. Goodness, my goodness, these allergies. Okay. So you could do this if I had my iPad today. Well, I have it. I mean, I could do it, but you can do the same thing with your iPad. You can actually display your iPad and watch, you guys. It's actually going to check it out. Look, there's all my stuff. This is my phone that I'm showing you right now. Now be careful. Be careful because, hello, if you're not careful, you might pull something up that you don't want to pull up. Like I am not going to pull up my text messages. Also keep in mind any alerts or notifications are also going to show up when you're using this. But the reason I wanted to pull this up and share it with you guys is because I get this question and I was going to kind of do it today, but I was also like, hey, I can actually do fun, like cool demos, mobile demos, like mobile app demos and things like that with it. So the other thing you can do, hold on, that I got this idea from one of my students. This is actually really cool. I forgot that it does that. Watch. I hope I don't make you guys dizzy. So I have my camera. I've got my camera going. Now watch this. Watch me here. I'm going to turn my phone. Check it out. Look at this behind the scenes tour that I can now show you because I'm just simply reflecting my, oh, there's the house of mirrors. I am reflecting my, there you go. There's this thing. Now you have a better view of it. So that's just what I was doing earlier. Now you have a better view of my behind the scenes, and I'm able to do that because I'm simply just mirroring my phone, but I have the camera open. So I'm just I can give you a little tour. It's kind of what James did. There's my ring light reflected at the ceiling. There's my fun new, Elgato key light Air. And then there's my Sony, right? So how cool is that, you guys? Isn't that fun? Let me go back here. Now, literally, that's one way you could also do behind the scenes tours is just use this Reflector app. There's other ones out there and you can, share your second screen and have it right there. So that's a way you can have your phone instead of dealing with like entering the studio second time. And when again, just keep in mind that it's literally going to mirror anything that's on your screen. And so if you get text messages or if you have any of those notifications that show up, your audience will see that stuff if you have that set up that way. So turn on your do not disturb, maybe turn off all notifications before you go live and do what I just showed you. So super, super fun, right? Super fun. Be right back overlay needed. I know when I'm like coughing, allergic to tacos, I hope not. That would be awful. Seriously, that would be horrendous, wouldn't it? In fact, what a horrible thing to suggest. Allergic to tacos. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. Totally true. You guys, and it's Taco Tuesday, isn't it? God, I love tacos. I love tacos. Okay, so overlay. Yes, be right back overlay. I have that. It's a little video. I play it in StreamYard. It's my little be right back when I need to blow my nose or something, and that's this. So I could do that when I'm going to cough, but I also should just and then come back. So I'm just tapping the top of my microphone. It's the Elgato Wave 3. It looks like, Ariana, you asked that question. So yes, I am using the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. That's the mic I'm using. That's the mic I've been using for, maybe 3 months, I think is when I got this mic. And it comes with the Wavelink app, which is what I love about it. So yes, fantastic. It's a USB mic. I love it. Okay. Should I actually do what I'm supposed to do and answer questions? I do want to say shout out to John. I appreciate your tacos as well that you bought me. I certainly need to get my act in place. And yes, test. John, I got your test message. What are you doing? I do not know what John is trying to do right now, but he is direct messaging me right now. So, which is kind of funny. All right. So here we go. Let me see here. Let me get my ducks in a row here. I got to scroll up, right? I got to scroll up. And I got to find the questions. Okay. So, oh my gosh, get your act in place, Melanie. Okay. I saw some questions up here. I'm scrolling up. I know Future Cars Mean a Life had a question or two. A few people. Okay. John, first question I saw. Okay. All right. Sometimes when I'm using Ecamm and playing music for the timer, then I watch it in the replay. My video is off from the music a tiny bit. I don't notice it when I'm speaking. Is there a fix for it? So I can't speak to Ecamm. It could be an Ecamm issue. I do know that sometimes audio can get out of sync. In fact, your microphone sometimes is out of sync with your video, especially when you are using a DSLR style camera like I am. A lot of times webcams they do tend to be more in sync. I will be honest with you. I used to have audio sync issues when I first started using my DSLR, but I never have issues anymore. So I don't know if it's just something in StreamYard's algorithms where they are able to make that sync get better. I don't ever have the issues. I rarely have that. It's called latency for all of you that are looking for the term. I rarely deal with the latency, but if any of you are Ecamm users, I am not an Ecamm user. I am a PC girl. If any of you have any ideas for John on how to troubleshoot that, John, quick, so add some clarity. How are you pushing the music? Is that going through Ecamm, or are you using some other application or piece of hardware to push the music out? Because if it's the music that's out of sync, that would be where we probably need to hone in and figure out what's going on. It could be something really simple. It could be something a little more complicated. I know that there's ways you can sync things up, though, in Ecamm. Let me take a look here. All right. Sammy says, do you ever use overlays in StreamYard? I do all the time. In fact, I was popping those up earlier, and one of the overlays I wanted to have, so this is from StreamYard. So I'm clicking in StreamYard. Now I'm using OBS Virtual Camera, and I can set my overlays up over there if I want to, but I also can just easily use them right here in StreamYard. It's super fun and super easy. So this is one I tend to, that is not the right one. This is, because, hey, just guys, enrollment's not open right now. It's not open for a few months, but I'm actually, shout out to my boot campers. We are in the final stretch right now of the program. But yes, this is the one I wanted right here. The Facebook group. If you're not already in the Facebook group, come join us. Other overlays. You can have overlays like this. Yay, getting scrappy with Melanie Diane Howe. So yeah, I do use StreamYard's overlays. But that's a great question. So yeah, I love how easy it is. I also love how you can add overlays on the fly, just like super fast and super easy while you're streaming. Super cool. So, okay, next question. Okay, let me look. I know that. Here we go. Future Cars My Life. All right. When you post a comment and then edit a comment on Facebook, does it change on StreamYard? I think it does. I actually believe that it does update. So if somebody wants to test this, what he's talking about, can you edit a live comment though? Can you edit your comments? I don't think you can when you're on mobile. So question, Future Cars Man, if I'm displaying it right now, no. Like if you edit it after, obviously it's not gonna retro edit what I displayed on screen. Because what I display on screen is like, it's there. It's carved into the video feed. But in the StreamYard platform, if you edit your comment, I do believe it will edit in StreamYard. So somebody do a test. Type something and then edit it and then tell me that you did. Maybe just say, I don't know how we should do this. Like, this is a test, and then say, this is a test edited. Maybe do that. And if I see that it says this is a test edited, then I'm going to know that it does edit. Yeah, okay. So CK's in the house. What's up, CK? CK's in the middle of a move right now. Hey, she just retired from the military. Let's all give CK a shout out. Thank you for your service, CK. I saw that on Instagram. We were chatting on Instagram. Okay, so seriously, I just edited mine from the last one I did. Like this. When it's off, I look like that guy at a concert. Which one? Yeah, Caleb. He says I can remove it, but I cannot edit on my phone. Pretty sure you can't edit on your phone. I don't know why. Okay. Tish, tell me. Is this the edited version, Tish? That would be my question. I'll take that down. You tell me, right? So I tested it. Don't know if it worked though. Yeah. Okay. The funny thing is I don't know what your original, I can't compare because I'm not, I don't know. There you go. CK. Everybody give CK a shout out. Woo, CK. Congrats. And thank you so much for your service, CK, for sure. All right, Tish is on a computer. Fantastic. Which comment did you edit? And was this the one you edited? And did it work? That's my question, because that's what I see. Okay, let me turn that off. Okay, so that's a great question, though. I'm looking. We're doing a live test, right? Oh, I do not believe it showed both. John, I do not see any duplicate comments from you. And it does take it away. The reason I believe, okay, greetings, y'all. Okay, hold on. Oh, I missed it. I missed that, Tish. I missed your first one. Oh, check it out. There you go. That's what it says to me. Is this your edited version? That would be my question, Tish. Welcome, by the way, Tish. How's it going? She said she's new here. Let's give her a warm welcome, right? Okay, so, yeah, okay, I'm curious if that's the edited version, because that's what I see right now in StreamYard. And the reason I think that it edits is because I know that when, for example, if you change your profile picture, like if you update your profile picture, when I go back to the comment and display an old comment before you change your profile picture midstream, it actually shows your new profile picture. So oh, nope, I typed editing. Okay, so then it doesn't. So thank you, Tish. So we just did a live test. We just troubleshooted this, right? So basically what we learned, because the question was from Future Cars Man Alive, I believe. Gosh, there we go. I think I'm going up. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So Future Cars Man Alive said, hey, when you post a comment and then you edit the comment, does it change it in the StreamYard dashboard? So in the studio, excuse me. So I'm in the studio, I see all the comments, okay? That's one of the beauties of StreamYard. Even though we're multi-streaming, I see all your comments in one feed, okay? And so he wanted to know, does it change it? And so we just did a test. Tish typed a comment and she edited it. I'm going to go back and look at it again because it could be a timing thing. This one. So she edited this comment in it. This is what I see in my StreamYard studio. So the answer to that question is no. It does not edit the comment on my side in StreamYard, which means that when I display it, I'm displaying the old version, which is really interesting. So there you go. That's an interesting thing. I'll have to talk to the StreamYard guys about that and see if they know that. So that's pretty cool. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. That's right. Okay. What's up, Attitude of Gratitude with Chronic Pain? What's going on? You're live with us today. Yes, welcome to the show. All right. CK, more stuff to you. Thank you again for your service. Caleb, James, PokeGal, everybody's saying thank you, CK, for sure. So, July 1st is her official retirement date. We'll have to have a little party for you, CK. July 1st. I'll have to remember that, right? Okay. Let me scroll back up for questions. If you have questions, please post them with a Q in front, and I will check it out, and I will get you an answer, right? Okay. The next question, I think also from Future Cars Man Alive, says, Mel, I have a website that can separate a song and its instruments from a song. Can you still get a copyright for only one person's voice? I believe, yes, you can. I believe that you absolutely can. Now, Future Cars Man Alive, I know that, I'm thinking. Dean Reynolds is a guy on YouTube. He also has a YouTube channel, and he talks about copyright stuff a lot. And he just did a video not that long ago about copyright stuff. Like, what do you need to know? You might check his channel out, and you may actually try to check one of his lives and ask that question for him. This copyright stuff is really starting to come up more and more and more right now. I think I heard the tail end of a news story that the Charlie Bit Me kid, like, Charlie bit me. Like, the family, like, something sold that video now, and now you can't use that video unless you have it's basically copyrighted at this point. Like, really? Seriously? So anyway, I think that is what I heard the tail end of something, and I was like, did I just hear that correctly? Anyway. So I wish I knew the specific exact answer for that. I will tell you that Christian at StreamYard and I, we've been talking, and we are trying to pull together some people who can come on, whether it's an Ask StreamYard show or just something else, to talk about copyright stuff, because it is continuing to come up more and more and more. So we're looking for some copyright attorneys who can really, really, really answer that question specifically. But yeah, I can't say, I think it depends on who it is, depends on the copyright, depends on the license, everything. But my guess is that yes, you can still get a copyright strike, even if it's just part of a song or one element from a song. So for sure, right? PokeGal, you were asking another question. Is my mic worth it? I believe that it is, which is why I kept it and still use it. Yes, it's really not that expensive. So $130 for a amazing microphone that has an amazing built-in pop filter. This is actually a Lewitt microphone. Lewitt and Elgato worked together. So this is essentially like a Lewitt microphone inside of just a cheaper shell, right? That was as an Elgato shell, but it comes with the application Wavelength that is awesome. And you have to, for applications like that, there are other ones out there, but I find it awesome. I found it to be very much worth the money for sure. I mean, you tell me, you say it sounds awesome. So I think it's worth the money. Let's see. Would you ever consider making an intro for yourself? So yeah, Future Cars Man Life, you've kind of brought this up before and talked to me about this, so what he's talking about is, I'm trying to think of a good example. James, do you have an intro for your shows? I feel like you do. I'm almost positive you do. So a lot of people will play the countdown before they go live. And then to start their live, they actually will play like an intro. John Pullum, you have an intro, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I have thought about it, to be honest with you. But honestly, to be totally like transparent, I have thought about it and I'm like, that would be cool. But then I'm also like, crap, what do I put in it? And I just haven't had the time, the creative cycles to sit down and like scope out what I would put in my intro, right? The same reason why like my website isn't updated. My website needs a refresh, an overhaul as well. I was just messaging with James this morning and I was like, hey, I need to do a little bit of a brand overhaul, like kind of too. Cause you guys, I'm dead serious. I'm going to get some merchandise. I'm going to get t-shirts and I'm doing the scrappy, not crappy stuff. But I'm like, okay, well, great. But before I start doing that, I kind of need to like feel pretty good and solid about my brand. I don't have like a logo. Like I don't have like a Melanie Diane Howe logo. Should it be DIY Marketing with Melanie? Should that be the brand I go for? Or should it just be something like, Melanie Diane Howe or Scrappy with Mel? I don't know. What should it be, right? That's kind of where I'm at with it. This kind of stuff, I'm not a fast mover with that kind of stuff. I need to like process it, think through it a little bit. And honestly, that is part of the reason why I haven't taken the time to do the intro. I haven't had the time to go through that process, but it's a great question. Future Cars Man Life is always encouraging me to keep my thumbnails fresh and my intro. He wants me to do an intro, which is pretty fun. Mel, you could use F3 on your keyboard and type keyword Q. Huh? What does that mean? F3. Should I do it right now? Q. What? What does that do? What are you telling me to do? I don't know what you're telling me to do. I did it. By the way, I discovered something during the countdown. I've told you guys before that the space bar is a shortcut in StreamYard. But guess what else I discovered? It's also a shortcut for That one came on fast. Sorry. It's also a shortcut on OBS. Hold on. Let me test it. Yeah, I'm in OBS right now. The space bar is an undo button. So whatever action you took, as long as you don't navigate or click away from that platform and thing, it's an undo button. So for example, if I just display John's comment here and I say spacebar, and then I say spacebar, it comes back and goes away. I thought this was like a StreamYard, like accidental hotkey, but I don't know. Maybe it's an accidental maybe it's something else. Does anybody know? Because I totally have accidentally discovered that twice now. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Caleb is talking about sending direct messages without permission. No bueno. A lot of people have really strong feelings about this. I do like that the Facebook and Instagram, they give us the option now where it'll say so-and-so wants to send you a direct message. And you can basically choose to like allow it to come through or not respond or whatever. I like that. It's actually pretty nice. It does keep a lot of spammers and jerks out of your inbox. These allergies need to go. Okay. If you guys are wondering, by the way, random note from Mel, I'm a lot more tan right now because you guys, spring finally showed up in Indiana. And I am an outdoors girl. I am like, if the sun is shining and it is nice out, I want to be outside, either on the golf course, fishing, boating, hiking, walking, gardening, planting flowers, anything. Playing pickleball, which is the new obsession. So I'm probably just gonna, I'm just saying, because I always get people always comment. They're always like, holy crap, where did you go? I'm like, nowhere. I went outside. I went outside my front yard. So, but I'm just so excited that spring has finally shown up. Okay, let me see here. Yes. Hey, John and James, you guys are going to get hooked up on that weird sync issue, the audio thing, right? Okay, let's go through. I'm scrolling for more questions. Do you guys have more questions? Oh, Derek says, what is one exciting thing you're working on next? Okay, I will say this. I have about 5 big things. I have 5 big rocks, as if you want to call them, if you're one of those types of goal setters. One is the brand thing I talked about, the merchandise thing, buy me a coffee. I want to get that all optimized and kind of set up. And then I have 2 things that I'm working on for the fall that are big. So one is launching my program again, the boot camp, the live video boot camp. I'll be launching that again. Probably, again, refined a little bit more. The more you do these things, the more you learn. I definitely will be offering the VIP package again because it was awesome. My VIPers that enrolled in it, I've loved working with them one-on-one. So that's been pretty fun. And then I'm working on something else that is like that, but different, specifically for something else. So I'm not ready to share anything about it just yet, just simply because I haven't really fleshed out the details yet. So those are some fun, exciting things I'm working on, but thank you for asking. Fun. Let's keep going. I know somebody's got to have a question, I hope. I will say that I absolutely love that. I find you, so I wanted to say this because I feel like every time I go live, every week that I go live, I get new people that come hang out with me on YouTube. So for example, Attitude of Gratitude with Chronic Pain, hello, right? We've got all kinds of people that come over. I never dreamed of the people that I would be able to get to know and learn about and see like I do on YouTube. So I have to say, I chalk that up to the ability to multi-stream with StreamYard. I've never been a YouTuber. I have videos obviously, and I want to create more content, but the reason my channel has grown is because of me being able to me being able to multi-stream and showing up on YouTube, right? Week after week. And so what's been pretty cool is that it's gotten me to pay more attention to YouTube. I also consume a lot of YouTube. I get a lot of help on YouTube, but I'm starting to enjoy like learning from other people on YouTube as well. And so like James and like John and Sammy has a super awesome channel over there. Go watch his stuff. It's pretty cool. So there you go, right there. Sammy Superstar. He is a genius. He's super, super smart. I love it. Okay, let me check this out. Let me see. Yep. All right. It's a lot. Future Cards of My Life. We were talking about the, don't worry. I'm coming to you. Attitude with Gratitude. I'm coming to you. I feel like I know your first name is going to hit me in a second. Dang it. I will work on the intro. I promise you. I just realized I skipped a bunch of comments in StreamYard. And I think I actually remember seeing a comment about something about getting deleted. Future Cards of My Life, I feel like you asked that question. Okay, hold on. I'm making sure I don't lose my place here. Oh my goodness, I need to get myself in place. All right, I'm getting there, guys. I promise you. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm just looking at the conversations. Okay, I'm making sure. Who are your ideal clients? Well, I don't technically work with clients one-on-one. I have a very small amount of clients I work with locally. They are small businesses. I help them. I'm a marketing consultant. I still do some content for some clients, but that is an area that I'm getting away from. I just don't have the agency that I used to have. I don't have the team that I used to have because I've gotten away from it. And so I take on what I can for that, but mostly I try to be that outsourced marketing director for small businesses locally. Now, as far as other clients, entrepreneurs, small business owners, online marketers, people that want to use social media to put themselves out there, those are good fits for my programs, for sure. Coaching clients, those are definitely, that's a little bit more unique. So I like to have my coaching be targeted towards particular types of initiatives. Okay, let's take a look. I know I want to get back to my question. Here we go. All right. Attitude of gratitude. I teased you, didn't I? I gave her a tease by accident because I like pulled her question up and then I didn't answer it. I apologize. Okay. Am I hallucinating, or was there a brand new option available to me on StreamYard to remind peeps to log in to allow streamer to use their name and likeness? Okay. Yes. Great question. You're not hallucinating. This only applies to when you are going live to a private Facebook group. So when you go live to a private Facebook group and you schedule your stream, actually, let's just do a demo. Why don't we just use the beautiful technology that we have right in front of us? And I'll show you where you see this, because I actually have people say this to me a lot. They're like, I feel like I saw that feature, but now I don't know how to turn it on or turn it off. I can't find it. It's only going to show up when you are streaming to a group. So if I go into my little demo thing here, Inner Studio, okay, and that's a fake Facebook group. So it's gonna. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Back up. It's when you create a broadcast. We're gonna pick my little fake group here. Where is it? There we go. Fake. Test. Notice right here. Add comment instructions to my post. Okay. Add comment instructions to my post. This is what you are referring to. And this is because I have selected a private Facebook group. Now, if I take that off and I pick my personal profile, it's not there. If I pick my page, that's not there. If I pick any private groups, okay, add comment instructions to my post. What that is for is that is essentially going to add a little it's going to automatically add a little blip to your post where you are in the group. Okay, it's only going to put this on the group. It's not going to put it, if you're multi-streaming, it's not going to put it on your YouTube post or your Facebook page post. It's only going to put it on your Facebook group post. Okay, and what it does is it basically says, hey, I'm going live using StreamYard to give Facebook permission, or to give StreamYard permission to see your name and your profile picture. Please go to this link. And it's essentially facebook.com or StreamYard.com/Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. And what that does is that is giving your users in your private Facebook group permission, because the reason why is that if you're multi-streaming and somebody's in your group and they make a comment in a private environment that they view as private, they joined it as private, but then you all of a sudden display their comment and somebody over on YouTube can see their quote unquote private comment, that's basically violating their privacy. So Facebook put this in place over a year ago, I believe, where they're basically just following. They're trying to make sure that these third-party applications have a system set up so that, you know, they're not going to show the third-party application like StreamYard, Restream, Ecamm, any of them, your face or your name if you're commenting inside of a private Facebook group. And so you'll see, what you would see is Facebook user. The reason why this shows up, this only shows up if you click on a private group as one of your destinations. And you can turn that off if you want. I do not recommend that you do, but you can turn this off. And you won't, it just edits. So whatever you put in your description, it's going to put that little blip at the end of your description. So that's what that is. That's how that works. So nope, you're not hallucinating. It might just be that you are looking in a different location, right? So she says, okay, so my weekly broadcast goes not only into my private group, but my public places as well. So it wouldn't show up then. Yes, it will show up in the group. So on the post in your group, it will show up. It will not show up on your page, your public places. So I also do the same thing. I go live inside my private Facebook group and on YouTube and on my business page. So that's how that works. So it will show up only on your stream post in your private group. So definitely a cool feature. I do like that, how it makes that super easy to do that. So, and by the way, attitude with gratitude, her name is Lauren. I will work hard to remember that. Okay, so let me see here. Let me see. Well, Tish, I'm glad that you're here. You saw me on Luria's show. And that, again, goes back to put yourself out there. Luria, with Live Streaming Pros, would not have asked me to come on her show if I wasn't showing up regularly, right? So once I started doing that, she was like, hey, come on my show. Come teach people what you were teaching your audience. Come teach my audience that. Okay, great. And that's how you build relationships, right? That's how that works. Okay. You guys are funny. Hey, what's up? Okay. Chit. I'm going to try to say it. Ankit. Maybe that's it. I'm probably butchering that, but welcome to the show. Glad that you're here. Thank you for subscribing. Fantastic. If I had Stream Elements all hooked up, I'd have some cool thing that popped up, right? I'm working on it. I'm looking into it. Okay, so let me see. Oh my God. Okay, golfing. I don't have a handicap, but I need to get one. It's total. I'm there. I'm ready. I'm ready for that. Right. Let me see. Okay, what is the boot camp thing? I've been live streaming for almost 2 years, but I'm always looking to learn. Yeah, so basically what it is, my boot camp is a 6-week group coaching program that you use to practice, to try new things. I coach you in a group setting. We do group coaching, and then we also do live Q&A, but you also get an online course. So it comes with a course that teaches you, all the different levels of live video, teaches you about gear, lighting, sound, teaches you how to use, what to do before, during, and after your shows. It teaches you how to build a live video strategy, which is really key as well, so that you have a ton of ideas. And then there's also some advanced strategies like repurposing your videos, doubling them with podcasting. That's kind of a new thing right now, vlog casting, as I'm calling it. And it's fun. It's awesome. It's a group coaching program, but it does include a course that you get for the year. So you get access to it. So that's what the bootcamp is. It's all about getting people to take action and level up their live shows. So Tish, if you're interested, send me a DM and I'll make sure that I send you information on that when we open that doors up to the bootcamp again. So, okay. Another question. You are full of the questions today, Future Cars Man Alive. You are. What is the number of transparency of your Facebook group overlay? Because I made an overlay for someone, but then when I use the chroma key in OBS, circle shape disappears. Okay, hold on. Let me look it up for you. I will look this up. I will tell you what my transparency is. I made it completely in, that is completely made inside of Canva. I am a pro user, and so I'm able to export transparent PNG files. Let me find it. All right. The transparency is set to 89. It is set to 89. So that's what that one is, 89%. So there you go. 89%, meaning it's 89% full, right? So that's what that is. Good question, though. I like those kind of questions. Those are fun. Oop, I better turn off my little thing here because you guys, I'm going to have to go get Addie soon, but let me see what we got here. We got other stuff. We got more stuff in here. I'm looking. All right. Okay. James says, I'd love to hear your process for creating workshops and other paid events, topic selection, time frame, pricing, etc. Holy crap. Yeah. Like, can I save that one for another day? Because that's like a whole show, right? That's actually awesome. So I will tell you this, James. I have learned from the best of the best, the one and only Amy Porterfield. So I definitely have learned. I'm a Digital Course Academy person, so I enrolled in her Digital Course Academy. I am in her membership program. Amy and I have actually become buddies, which is fantastic, but I've learned everything from her. She teaches you everything from how to make sure you're picking the right thing to teach about, how to know what your audience needs and wants, how to speak to them about it, how to prep them and get them ready for it, how to do what's called a pre-launch runway when it comes to your marketing so that your audience is ready for you when you are ready to launch something. And then, of course, how to build a course that helps people and how to do it and do it effectively, and how to market it and how to sell it with webinars and all those things. She's the best of the best, I got to tell you. So her podcast is amazing. I will tell you, if you're interested in something like DCA, I would love for you to hold off because, I mean, that's the other thing I was going to say is I'm actually going to be an affiliate for DCA this fall. So if you want, you'll get a bonus because if you enroll through me, you're going to get a bonus course and a bonus package and some bonus coaching with that program. So I use the Amy Porterfield process. I will tell you that. Right now. Oh my God, CK, it's so funny that you asked me if I was still playing around with Kapwing. So here's what's cool. Kapwing, 100%, is an awesome app. It is so new. It is totally in beta. It is full of bugs. I mean, I think that they're building an amazing application, and I have no doubt it's going to be awesome. Though I am still playing around with Kapwing, but I actually haven't done it just yet. I haven't done a lot with it yet because back to what I was saying earlier, I haven't had time. Also, it is kind of full of bugs. So I've been I've definitely been backing up a little bit. Like, all right, let me back up. Let me give them some time to get that one figured out. But yeah, I was just thinking about that this morning, about Kapoing. That's so funny that you asked me that. Jennifer, she says, I'm late. I'll watch a replay. That's fine, girlfriend. Thank you for being here, as always, right? All right, Ankit says, I am trying to reach out to potential clients in America. I'm from India. Can you tell me a couple of things to keep in mind while approaching? Ooh, I would just say this. Honestly, I think that make sure that you've got, if you're an agency, which I think you said earlier, you want to give people a way to sample who you are and what you're doing and how you do it. I believe social media is one of the, here's what's going to happen. People are, if you reach out to somebody or they see you in a comment, like right now, people might be like, oh, interesting. Maybe they'll go check you out, right? So they're going to see you. They're going to be introduced to you somewhere, right? Then they're going to go check you out. They're going to stalk you a little bit, either through social or they're going to go look at your website and they're going to be like, what's your portfolio? Like, give me some logistic. Let me see your stuff. If there's nothing there, they will be gone. They're going to bounce. So the first thing I say is you've got to give people a way to get to know you without actually getting to know you or making any effort or spending any time with you, which sounds really weird, but it's the way it's got to work. Okay. So that's what I would say. Ensure that you have all that stuff ready to go. Okay. For sure. Yada da 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 da. Ooh, Lauren, you got certified as a Facebook community manager. That is awesome. Seriously, I actually was gonna try to get that certification, and when they came out with that, that is actually really cool. And I don't think that's a very easy certification to get, from what I understand. So, all right, Caleb, what is Kapoing? It's an application. It's kind of like Canva, but different. It is very cool. You can create some really cool stuff, especially some transparent stuff. So it's worth checking out. There's a free version. You can totally play around with the free version. It's a really cool app. Also, Caleb, if you're thinking about, so what I learned of Kapoing through Desiree Martinez. She's also an awesome YouTuber. She helps people with live videos. She did a quick video on using Kapoing to create animated overlays, and it was super great. So go find Desiree Martinez. Find that. You'll find, just Google Desiree Martinez Kapoing, and I'm sure that her video will come up, right? Yeah, so Jennifer also uses Kapoing, and she says they're experiencing bugs too. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of bugs, unfortunately. That is how you spell it. Kapoing, it's Kapoing. Kapoing, not Kapoing. You guys, do you hear the stuff going on with my allergies right now? My God. Okay. All right. You know what I hate doing? I absolutely hate having to be like, you guys, I gotta go. But you guys, I seriously gotta go. Because as I said earlier, I'm gonna go pick up Addie from school. So that's what I'm about to do. Oh yes, I found a hack for Kapoing. If you're a free user, you can copy the link and save the link so you can edit when they lock the design. Oh, interesting. Good to know. There you go. I'm always in for a good hack, right? Okay, my friends, I'm sorry that I have to run, but I do have to run today. I have to cut it short. Normally I'm willing to go over, but today, unfortunately, I got to go get my kid. So I got to cut our stream off. You guys, next week, I'll be back with you guys 2:00. Okay. 2:00 Eastern time. Come check me out. Make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss a beat. You always get those notifications when I schedule my live streams and when I upload new content, which I'm getting ready to do. I have a slew of things that I'm working on that I will be putting on the YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss it. All right, you guys, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.